Right, so I've been watching a Mr. Linus who has tech tips. Now, Linus's tech tips are good, but also that's his computer and it is grim. So I thought I'll introduce you to my computer in a copycat video. So this bad boy, spent what I spent my student loan money on. Then realised I was skint, so I had to get a job. Let's turn the light on so it's a bit less backlit. I know it's cloudy, but it's still very poorly lit. So, here we've got the shitty £10 microphone from Amazon. But don't you worry, it gets better, because down here, the dungeons where nobody goes, there's a Blue Yeti, which I'm not using because I cannot be asked to plug it in. Its connector did break, but I fixed it somehow. I thought I was incompetent, turns out I'm not. Then we got the monitors, where I sit, and this is my view. Nice and off-centered, look at that. Then we got the keyboard. This bad boy still hasn't gone beige yet. The Mouse, I'm afraid the mouse. The cat got to it, so it's all chewed up. Then we've got these headphones, very nice Meze headphones. Then we got the amp DAC and a bunch of other shit. But most importantly, that is a 2TB SSD that needs to go in there. Unfortunately, I ran out of SSD slots, so it's going to have to wait for Amazon to get a wee dongle. These DAC thingy, amp DAC, and the DAC, they came from my mate who didn't need them, so I sold them. And I picked them up, and we got stoned and then listened to Pink Floyd. And I was on a different planet after that. So then we got the actual computer, the side panel. As you can see, it's got stickers on. It's an actual case my dad got me for a Christmas present a few years ago. Actually, that's a long time ago. But anyway, we got a bunch of random stickers. MLH, they're wankers. Meze Audio, they're approved. They made my headphones. GitHub stuff. Yeah, that's a flag, the Trans Anarchy flag, quite based. Cyber choices, the government still thinks I'm a law-abiding citizen. I promise you I am. Then where is it? There's the DASO. That's the DASO sticker hidden there. A cryptocurrency that went away the dodo. Thankfully, I didn't put my money into the crypto schemes because I was skint, because I spent all my money on this stupid machine. G-Skill sticker, it's not actually got G-Skill RAM in there. Then that stuff. Now, what's inside? Great question. I will take the side panel off and then I will continue. Boolaloo! Are you ready for the finest transition ever? Haha, look at that. No more side panel, because it's now here. I might clean it, but I might not. Who knows? But let's put the camera into the machine. Now, this graphics card is the AMD RX 6800, which I paid an arm and a leg for, thanks to crypto miners being bastards, and my old card kicked the bucket. Then this motherboard, which you can sort of get glimpses of, that is a Supermicro board. I'll get onto that in a minute. Look at these lovely beige fans coated in dust. Beautiful, not to recall, a big slab of metal. Cable management, allegedly these cables are managed. I sort of got bored after most of it and thought fuck it with the fans and just plugged them in any old how. SSDs, we've got SSD 1, SSD 2, SSD 3, SSD 4 and my boot drive, and that's what they're called on my my operating system. They're numerically numbered. RAM 128 gigs, that's 4 32 gig sticks. I thought I was buying 32 gigs in total because I made this transaction a bit tipsy, but no, we got 128 gigs of RAM, and I can assure you I have a genuine use for it. CPU, yeah, it's a server board and a server CPU. AMD 7551P, 32 cores and 64 threads. I got this because my old board was a bit slow at compiling Rust, so I thought we'd get something beefier. Hopped on eBay, saw this was actually a very good price, because all their servers just got updated from first gen EPYC to whatever they wanted, probably second gen EPYC. So it was going for like 800 squid, and then I spent my money on this CPU motherboard RAM combo. Then FedEx played frisbee in what, bloody Gatwick Airport or something, and broke the board, and one of the inductors fell off, so I had to wait for a new one to come, which took a long time. But then eventually we got this set up. Then I realised after this I can't pay my rent, so I had to get a job. And yeah, I now work at Tesco. Big up Tesco. Whoa. But no, this CPU is poorly pasted. I don't actually have the proper mounting tool for this, because you're meant to get the sort of tension just right. So what I did was I made it up on the spot. It's probably not properly tensioned. What I did was put it on until it felt tight enough and prayed it worked. So far it works fine, no issues at all. Well, actually all the issues I've got is because I filled my SSD up with random shit. But this is the system, very beautiful, very high quality. That SSD is going in when I get another one of these crappy PCIe risers. Look at those, look at that. They're disgusting. They're low quality electronics. Then that's wired into a switch. Oh, this is another exciting bit. See this black wire that goes do behind here. Then under that mess, out the house, and then it goes in there and connects to a server, which I got from eBay. Put a graphics card in and it now runs Plex. I would go and show you, but I can't be bothered. So instead I'm going to let you look at the door for a few seconds and imagine it. Wow, how exciting. But the keyboard, this is the Ducky 1 or something. Very nice keyboard, it's nice and clicky. We've got MX Blues on there. I'll show you these bad boys. Have a listen to this. God, it's a great sound. Then we got that mouse, just a Logitech G502 that the cat has unfortunately eaten a bit. She thought it was a real mouse. She got confused. It's not a shrew, Yoko, it's a bloody mouse. Very well loved, as you can see. Nice and grimy, beautiful mouse. Mouse pad. I did have a big, like, whole desk one, but that's covered in white stuff, and I can assure you that I was not the origin of this white stuff before you start. So I'm using this sort of playmat from Ultimate Guard, which my sister got me. It's rubberized, it's very nice, and I burnt it when soldering, but we will pretend that never happened. That's a Google Home. Okay Google, you are useless.
Well, I am still learning. What should we fix?
Go away.
Should I send it?
No!
Alright.
But no, that's Google, as exciting as it looks. So that is the setup. Very exciting. Oh yeah, it runs Linux. It runs Arch, by the way. In fact, what you're referring to as Linux is in fact GNU plus Linux. Oh yes. Yeah, I'm not going to go on that one. That's a webcam. Very good setup. Better than Linus's, I can assure you. Thank you for watching my video. You've got to send it to Linus now. He has to watch this. Right, goodbye.